Hello everyone. I hadn't realized it had been 9 days since I last streamed. I went through like 3 or 4 days of my back hurting and just didn't feel like streaming, but yeah, I don't know. I've been meaning to stream for a few days, but just had other stuff. Trying to get the kid back ready for school, and anyway, I'm gonna go over the build changes somewhat. There's been a lot of them, so I'm not really going to be focusing too much on that. Yeah. Okay, YouTube looks good. I did clean up the stash. Oh, I mean, I've pretty much done everything. I mean, I've leveled up like 24 levels, so there's all this universal stuff. I'm probably gonna get rid of this hand-me-down gear. This is all perfect universal stuff, since I'm, unlike internal, I'm only keeping one copy of things, and fit all my gems here. I'm only keeping the flawless. I'm not even keeping the next tier, because I only make them if I need them. I figure that's the best way to do it. It's all sorcerer stuff. Everything up to here is perfect. And then this is all copy one stuff. Now this, I am keeping track of all my uniques. So since level 46, when I hit World Tier 3, I pulled, well, I left off level 54. Yeah, I pulled 4 Isu boots, was the first 4 uniques I pulled. And I just finally pulled another one a couple levels ago. I pulled, what was it, level 73 to 74. Like right at the end of 73, up to like here on 74. It's like half a level. I pulled like 4 or 5 uniques. And in fact, I pulled a Frostburn, I think Razor Blade or Raiment. It was one of the chest armors, and like a Staff of Endless Rage, like in 3 back-to-back Nightmare end rewards. Anyway, I just finally got a second and third Lammies. Anyway, so that's 5 Isu, 6 Ice Heart's Brace, which up to like level 70, mostly what I had pulled was Ice Heart Brace and Isu. Anyway, and then I'd only pulled 1 of each staff until like level 70 something, 72. I started pulling extras. I've pulled my first Penitent Greaves. Now, they put the patch out notes today, but the patch isn't coming until the 8th. They're also increasing boss hit points, which is going to cause me a little bit of problems, but anyway, yeah, so 3 of each staff, 3 Frostburns, 3 Raiments, which is pretty cool because I never pulled a Raiment off live, and then I got this one at like 64 because it was like sacred. It was capped at 60, and then I got one at like 72 and like 74. Anyway, and then yeah, 3 Frostburns, then 5 non-duplicates. The gloves, the greaves. Now I tried these for a little bit. I didn't really care for them. Razor plate was kind of really low level. The ring, even though it's a perfect one, like some of the stuff I upgraded just to try it out, like the raiment I tried out for like, I don't know, like a couple dungeons. Tried out the grease for a couple dungeons. This one I just put on the test. I just got this like last night. Anyway, no, I'm not using any of it. I mean, I used Isu's for quite a while for the extra crit, but I got my things. Now at 52, I did get the Omni Power, which, well, I was still streaming then. And then at 72, so basically up to 72, I was just doing Nightmare Dungeons and Hell Tides and stuff. And I had stayed in World Tier 3 Nightmare Dungeons until like 66. And then from like 66 to 70-ish, I was doing 21 to 23 tier. I got up to like 25. Yeah, I think around 72 I was up to 25s. And it was just slow. You know, I had my Omni Power, my Tal Roshas, and my extra core skill. I ended up taking the core one off. Yeah, this one, the Dark Dance. I ended up taking that off because I was getting to the point I was getting enough upgrades on cooldown reduction that I didn't need. So basically I was casting instead of like every 5 seconds and getting extra cast for 4 orbs that I would cast, and then I'd have my mana back within 3.5, 4 seconds. So I was only getting this like half the time, so I ended up taking it off. And that was about the time I needed for the Brutal Heart. And I had a max 20% suppression one. Alright, so this is this gear for my current build. This is if, after the changes, if I want to go, let's see, this is fire stuff, and I think this is lightning stuff, yeah. Yes, I got like a ball lightning here ready to go. And this is all the gear I've changed out. Gloves, pants, I put on Ice Heart. I gotta tell you, so when I got in, I tried Elias at 59. I got to the end, it only died like once, to one of the super hard hitting big barb dudes. At the end, he killed me again. I took like a big nice potion, went in, was doing okay, hoping not to get one shot, because that's the only way he was killing me. And I was about a third of the way through, as far as I'd been, and then Blizzard disconnected me for no fucking reason. Couldn't get back in for 5 minutes, and I was like, fuck this. Because then at that point I had to redo the whole fucking dungeon. I was like, it took me like 40 minutes to get up to him, so I decided to wait and come back. Got a couple upgrades. Not really gear upgrades, but just, I had went and finished like 2 more sections of Renown for the Paragon points, and plus 3 level ups. So at 62 I went and killed him, and I went through, and it was like 50% faster. And like it might have took me 20-25 minutes to get to him instead of 40 minutes. Anyway, so what happened was I got into, I was in World Tier 4, and I did like a bunch of tree quests to get one tree turn in, and then, but the tree won't give you ancestral until you're like 73. But I was just trying to kill some basic outer world mobs. Anyway, so I went and did, I can't remember what was it, like maybe just a regular dungeon for Renown, because I still wasn't fully finished. Yeah, and I ended up getting this kick-ass 785 power staff. You know, it was like I'd got a few ancestrals, but they were no upgrades. And I was like, oh, this is like 50% more damage. Let me put this on. I'm not kidding you. I went to fucking bed. I got this right before I went to bed. And, you know, I had like 6 elementalist ones. Oh, hi. I'm not playing for about 5 more minutes because I'm going over, because I haven't streamed in 9 days, so I'm just going over some build stuff. Anyway, I got this staff, went to bed, and the next day I did 1 dungeon and 1 world boss and pulled a new staff. Anyway, and I took my issues off. Basically at 72, I decided to go ahead and farm the barber out. I didn't have the quest to do that farm, so I had to do it the hard way. I did get 1, and yeah, I went from doing like 35 tier or 25s to 35s, and then I got some new pants to allow me to go up to 40s. Because once you got to that point, you need to start focusing more on defense. So anyway, I can do 50s. Since 75, I've been able to do 50s, but it just takes too long. I still don't have a perfect plan for my Paragon boards yet, so maybe swapping these around. I got Destruction, Reinforced. I'm currently leveling up in Imbiber. I mean, the potion healing doesn't really matter. I just want it for damage while healthing. But I'm running out enchantment because it just has a bunch of non-physical damage. Icefall for an extra barrier. And I just unlocked Burning Instinct, so I'll be coming up through here grabbing this stuff. I'm going to be coming out this way and this way, so I'm probably going to do is move this one down here so I can branch off. Anyway, because of the ones I'm going to be using, 2 of them are rare nodes and 1's Paragon nodes, I have to figure that out. But since I'll be swapping to Baldur's Gate 3 today, I don't know if I'll finish this character anyway. Anyway, so yeah, once I took the Omni Power off, went to Barber, damage shot up. Still just using Frozen Orb. I've got my cooldown reductions good enough. I swapped over to One-Hander a few levels ago. So I'm kind of interested in Fireball when the patch comes out. And I'm also looking at ball lightning. So I think ball lightning, I wonder if you could make use of it with the ferocity. Because the aspect for that gives you like 100% attack speed. And ball lightning gets like triple bonus from attack speed. So killing an enemy with a critical strike grants both bonuses, right? And if you have Elementalist, so right now I swapped my Elementalist from my staff to my amulet when I finally got a new amulet. And it's not a perfect amulet, but it's good enough. So that's giving me 60, and I'm already up to 30, so I'm at 90%. As I desperate need a new ring, but I can't get another prodigies. I can't find a good ring, and I can't find a prodigies. I could use the codex for it though, but I'll get another like 4 or 5% critical from there. So I'm going to be closing in on 100% critical soon. When I'm over 100 mana, but I try to stay over 100 mana. That's why I got the prodigies and 5 cooldown skills. Anyway, I think ball lightning is going to do crazy damage with Remit. Like this teleport in. So one problem I have right now is I've pulled like over 30 uniques. And I cannot get an Oculus. Just can't get one. So I have 130 mana. I've got my Frozen Orb down to 26. So I can cast it twice if I'm at full mana. Also, this swap back over to Avalanche. So I forgot I can use that now that the... because Avalanche didn't work with Omni Power. Oh, this is the construct one. Anyway, I found Frozen Orbs okay. The really hard problem is with suppressors. I'm just gonna follow this wall around. You know what? I need some mobiles. I need to gamble for my prodigy, so. Oh, isn't this one you gotta do multiple? Yeah.
I need time to prepare that.
So I'm basically just using my cooldowns to get my mana back so I can stay over 100. Yeah, alright, we got all these. I've got to the point I just don't even pick up Sacred Gear anymore. Makes life so much easier.
I need time to prepare that.
So this play is kind of like a very classic Diablo 2 Frozen Orb Sorcerer. I mean, I don't have like super fast cast rate. I've thought about putting an Umbral on. That was a heart. Now, I know Blizzard and Ice Shards is probably faster.
I need time to prepare
No, I still got one more. All right. Oh, hey. Well, one, I haven't streamed in a long time. And I noticed there's new people here. I guess for two, there's normally no one here, so I'll have a question about the build or anything. I'm not a meta player, so it's not really a meta build. I mean, I've done it in the past. I'm flexible, but I like making my own stuff. Oh, there's a boss over here. Anyway, so as I said, like, there's still some upgrades I need, ring, gloves, but I really want to get Oculus, and I can't get it. Like, I'm getting uniques. I'm just not getting the one I want. You know, I've done Helltide, like, I don't know, like 10 times in the last week. Most of them multiple chests, and just haven't pulled a single unique from them. Don't really feel like, I don't think there's any point in doing them right now.
Very good. Thank you.
Yeah, I need some ancestral gloves. I need it with frozen orb and critical strike chance, and I just not having much luck finding that. Also need a vicious ring and a prodigy, and that's, I mean, I got a vicious ring here. I was able to get critical vulnerable on, but I'm not sure if I want to do that yet. And I do have some boots, but I lose to Frost Nova.
Come back and see us.
Well, those things are horrible. High base power, but the rest of it's bad. Yeah, so I'm tracking this. It's well, since level 46 when I came into World Tour 3. So 32 levels, 5 Isus, 6 pants, 3 of one staff, 3 of other staff, 3 raiments, 4 frostburns, and then 5 individual ones. But so was that 10, 29? 29 uniques. Still don't have the Oculus. Alright, what else we got here?
There's that.
So I can't take. I don't Stormbane's Wrath. I can deal with the Shade or the Portals. I don't want to do them though. I can't have Resource Burn. Well, no, yeah, the patch won't be till next week. I can probably deal with that one. I have to say, this farm in Nightmare Dungeons over and over gets really boring. I mean, what is it, 30 of them? But you're going to rotate through, and you're going to see the same, like, oh man, how many times have I done this season? I don't know, like 40. I wouldn't be surprised if it was 40 times, seriously.
I need time to prepare that.
Yeah, I mainly want the Oculus because I want the, I know it'll lower my damage a little bit, but I want it for the faster teleport. Or more frequent teleports, I should say. So my pants has the unstoppable ice armor one. They're gonna upgrade that in a patch next week. Oh yeah, on the atmosphere.
I'm not ready yet.
I don't let myself get on mana. Yeah, the problem is my timing's got off there because I normally try to keep my have a barrier up. Oh shit! Butcher's hard for me to kill on this build. Well, when he's that high of a level, he is. Yeah, I knew there was no way I was going to fight him with bosses, it seems. Normally, it doesn't die. I say I kill him about 85% of the time. But when I try to do him on these, like, higher ones... You know, I'll go this way. That was probably better just to die earlier, because... I don't know, it's just he gets all those freaking barriers on the higher levels. And he's probably going to get more hit points here in a minute. Oh, I did kill that one. But yeah, there's 3 bosses here. There was no way I was killing him. It's... Holy... Alright, so that guy can one-shot me. That's interesting. Yeah, I forget, like, oh yeah, I just went up, like, so many. I'm going from, like, 42s to 46s is a bit of a change. Yeah, I'm not upset about that butcher kill because those other guys would have got me either way. Oh, cool. Right at the end.
I'm not ready yet.
This build does have one major problem. That's suppressors. Let's go and do a Legion event. There's one pulled up right when I logged in. I had like 10 seconds to go, and I was like, yeah, I'm not going to make that. I just like doing Legion events occasionally, just change things up.
A fine deal. May the light keep you.
The forge is always hot.
Better than the one I got. No, I do have a perfect one. Okay, never mind.
Don't ruin all that work.
7 times 13%. Yeah, that should be perfect. Now, it's my belief that the Butcher gets different abilities the higher you go up. Because I have seen him lifesteal, and I don't remember ever seeing him lifesteal like lower levels. I'm not saying every time he lifesteals, I'm just saying I've seen him lifesteal. So I don't know if that's something built in or if he gets vampiric later on. It's a random thing. Or that one when he had a barrier coming in. Getting stuck on the edge there.
Right time to prepare that. Wouldn't have made it without you.
Oh, well, we know where the next part is. Yeah, so I don't know, like, see these nightmare portals, do they give you, like, do you get XP from all the kills? Yeah, I said I could do these higher ones, but they take me a while to get through them.
Bless you.
Nah, damn it. That's alright, we'll take this and then we'll clear the other part.
I need time to prepare that. I need time.
Probably should have saved that for the next area, but that's alright. I didn't want to backtrack.
Bless you.
What was this? 46? Little trick I found out, you can actually kill that before it actually gets there. You don't have to walk in the room to kill it, is what I'm saying. Yeah, I just did this one earlier, like an hour ago. Because these guys got heavy hit points. They're a lot of melee too, so they have to constantly run backward. thought the guy was dead. That's why I normally don't do portals, because they're annoying. Not that they're that much harder, they're just annoying.
I'm not ready yet.
I get a suppressor by the wall, it's not too bad, but
I'm not ready yet.
being cold enchanted is not helping. Alright, well, it's not hard to figure that out on the map where the next one is.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, so I don't know if I should drop one of my, because I'm gonna have to drop conceded or control. Well, control I'm gonna lose when I get because I don't really freeze mobs very much with Barber, so probably gonna be taking that off. But for the Oculus, but I don't know if I want to drop. I could drop Edge Masters. I haven't pulled a perfect one yet. I've got a 19% waiting on better gloves, but I just don't know if I should take Umbral to get the extra stuff. Because what I'd like to do is just be able to spam cast and with occasional abilities and use these more for their defensive bonuses as opposed to their offensive. This guy can hurt, by the way. My barriers, when I use the cooldown, I get a barrier, and they last for 3.5 seconds, so pretty much always have a barrier up if I want one.
I'm not ready. ready yet.
About to stagger. Well, I did this because one of the season journey ones was to get one level 20. Once I get this to 15, probably start working on the next one, which will be about the same time as once I'm leveling it. By the time I slot it, it's already going to be like level 8 to 10. Oh, how far I got? Like 5 points to go? No, more than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The items just change, but there's no ancestrals.
Bless and thank you. Very good. Thank you. A fine deal.
Almost deleted it. Well, okay, so I just have to let's consider. Pretty sure I gotta max one of these. Yeah, that sucks. That one's fine. Resource burn, get rid of that. Okay, let's focus on one thing at a time here. Let's go get rid of these hearts, clear up that part of it. Damn it. Yes, I know Legion events have like a certain time they spawn. I think it's like between 0 and 5 on the every half hour or something like that. Still can, I've done, luckily I got like my first one, of the invokers gave me an invoker, but I think I've only done maybe one Wrathful Heart out of these, like 50 times. Oh, 40, 50, somewhere in there. The drop rate is horrible. I've made a bunch of, tormented ones, but even that is just boring. You just run in there and hope. Okay, so you don't really care about damage over time. Yes, we have burning, but it's just from the firebolt enchantment. So we don't want to keep this ring. So I know we can go ahead and extract it. Yeah, I've thought about, I went ahead and extracted one of these because I thought about trying to find a spot for that, but I'm already like got 2 or 3 I can't put on. Like I got Edge Masters, and then I have the Biting Cold, which I haven't been able to use, and then there's another one I haven't been able to use, and it's in my bank. I do have another one of these. It's not as good as this one, but alright, so this is gonna give me damage and slowed I don't care about. I am gonna lose my maximum mana, so I'm not gonna be able to cast 2 back to back immediately. But you only have to wait like a second. Okay, critical strike damage. So right now my critical strike damage is 146. But that's not factoring in another 76% from that. I don't have a lot of critical strike damage on right now. Resource generation, it's gonna be pretty minor. 7% is like 7% of 10, because your base generation is 10. That's why resource generation kind of blows. Even if you got like 3 or 4 items with it, you're still only going to end up with like 14. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, if you get stuck with it, like in this case, it's alright, but it's pretty low priority. And my vulnerable damage comes from my Frost Nova's explosion or whatever, so I'm not sure with Barber how much this actually getting applied. Let's go upgrade that first. Well, oh, actually I need to upgrade there, don't I? I said I was here. I'd look at all the vendor stuff, but yeah, I think that's worth it. The vulnerable, the critical strike chance, 4% more chance, and because I'm around 90 now, critical strike damage. I am going to lose 1 mana from the Prodigy, but it's, I think, okay. Oh yeah, I'll get that back from the resource generation. I could wait for a perfect ring, but like I said, with Baldur's Gate 3 coming out here in a little bit. Alright, I gotta go find my other Malignant Heart. Now, I did have Dalrash's on for the longest time, but then I took it off. I'm not sure which one of these is actually better, because I have the Elementalist, gives me the core mastery skills. I mean, I could put Talrash's on. So I got a 74-35. And this is 76. Yeah, so basically the same thing. I need one that goes down to 30% though. Because you can get a 80%. Alright. Yeah, no real change there. Just a little bit of like 20 armor. Alright, so yeah, the lack of mana means I can't double cast as much. But now I'm at 34 plus 60, so 94.3 crit. Over 100. Alright, that Legion event was this up. Alright, so if anyone's here, and you haven't been here before, or haven't been here often, so I'm a disabled vet. I have a bad back, and among other health issues. I have to get up and stretch and walk around. So I don't consider myself a traditional streamer. And also why I haven't been streaming much in the last 9 days because my back was hurting. So basically every hour-ish, you know, sometimes 45 minutes, sometimes a couple hours, but around about every hour, I get up and take a break for about 5 minutes. It's really a problem with streamers anyway, about sitting in a chair for 10 hours straight without getting up. Yeah, I've done that many times in my life as a younger man, long gaming sessions, and now I partially pay for that. Anyway, I want to take a break. Yeah, my attack power keeps going up, but I don't know. Was that like 67? Like a level ago? I mean, I know the intelligence helps, but it's not going to be like a couple levels ago. Would this only be like 8 points? I haven't taken this yet because I haven't got the dexterity for it yet. Alright, okay. Now, I don't have the, this one for more mana, because it's not that much mana. And this, I did have this, but Barber kills lucky hits. And I'd swapped to Firebolt, because a lot of level I was using. Going back and forth between Ice Shards and Firebolt. Anyway, I haven't had to take out Glass Cannon yet, but I assume as I get higher ups into like the tier 70s, maybe tier 80s, I'm gonna have to drop that off. Since we can't take advantage of lucky hit stuff. I'll also use the Ice Blades one for like 10 levels. Anyway, I'm using Ice Blades because it's got the lowest cooldown. Plus it gives me a little bit extra vulnerable for like bosses and stuff. I don't know what I'm going to put in. I mean, I could just move it to Frost Nova to get Frost Nova's cooldown a little bit lower. Like 1.5 seconds or something. There's really nothing I want to take, so... I mean, I could take Inferno for suppressors. Anyway. So the Legion event's gonna be like 10 minutes. And Legion events aren't really that great for XP or stuff. I just do it for fun. And I could be doing lower end dungeons to blitz through them faster, so. So right now I kind of feel like my offense is a little too low for these higher end dungeons, but you know, your attack power is going to go up as you get more intelligence and more. Well, the vulnerable damage should help. Extra critical strike chance will help a little bit. Yeah, see, 10.7, this gives you from 10 to 11. Anyway, as I get my Paragon stuff up here, this is going to give me more damage to burning, defense, more damage to burning, damage to elites. Getting a lot of damage to elites here, so. I don't know what tree, like I was going to take the ones, there's an electric tree and then the, what is it, enchantment master or conjuration one that gives more mana. But you're going to have to, by the time you slot those, you're going to need like 500, 600 willpower to get them, so. And I gotta remember not to double cast again. Just have to wait like I have a second.
Bless you.
Oh yeah, I remember this one. They're all like pretty close to each other.
Bless you.
Go ahead and walk around first. What was this, 46? Like I said, I was doing, I was able to do 50s. They were just slow. Even though I've gained like another like 1,000 attack power. It's still slow.
I'm not ready yet.
made it without you.
Missed him.
I need time to prepare that. I need time to prepare that.
Yeah, my barrier's going up pretty good. Well, when ice armor is up, it's even higher. So when people say like sorcerers, like I saw people like when they were complaining about sorcerers, their ice armor not being based on your maximum life, same as opposed to protection, which gives your maximum life. Or this one's just your base life. So that's 1007. This is 1857. But the difference is this gives you 5% of your damage dealt. And considering how much damage you can do, like at this point you're doing like 100,000 ish. Even without Barber, you should still be doing a ton of damage.
I need time to prepare that.
Well, how much more do I gotta go here? I did not mean to teleport in there, but you know, we'll just take that out the hard way. Oh, that's an actual shit. I haven't seen one of those in like 6, 7 levels. Ah, that's creeping death. Not even a good one at that. See, sometimes I hit ice blades and it doesn't come out. has a bit of a cast time. Alright, I can't double cast. What I was thinking here. It's amazing how he can still land those while I'm in mid teleport after he's already thrown them. Oh, that's max move speed and max thing. Still need 30 decks, 40 decks there. And like I said, I'm getting uniques. Just can't get the stupid Oculus. And I try to go farm some vampires and ghosts because they're supposed to drop wands, but not really easily done.
A fine deal. Bless and thank you. Very good. Thank you.
Come back if you need the forge.
Well, these are 10 levels lower, but I don't plan on making another character, really, so I think I'll just get rid of them. Yeah, that's, damn, that's a really high overall, 790. It's got 10% max movement, 11 out of 12 crowd control, 18.5 out of 20 slow duration, and 44... Well, of course, cold resistance doesn't matter, but it's still... See, if you could sell stuff, I'm sure someone would love to have that. You know what? I will keep it just in case, and then... I want to see what this looks like upgraded. I don't really want to swap, though. Because ideally for the, I mean, if I was doing charge bolts or the rotational ball lightning, sure. 'Cause, you know, and I know they're great on like rogues and maybe barbs.
Father bless. What do you need?
Slow duration reduction, don't care about that. Crowd control duration does help us a little bit. Yeah, more movement speed, we're gonna lose cooldown on Frost Nova, and we're gonna lose 1 point here. 3 points there. Like 2.5 seconds on Frost Nova. Yeah, I just don't think it's worth it for this build. Yeah, let's get rid of this because it's pretty horrible. Yeah, I barely ever see Wrathful Hearts in Quest. Alright, Legion of it should be up, yes. If I understand the timings correctly. Now, I didn't know this until a couple days ago that well, these guys are going to be out here getting their ass kicked. Anyway, I didn't realize that the campfire. I always wondered what was ticking up. I didn't know if that was exactly what it was. But yeah, I'd read a couple days ago that it was like, it takes 2 minutes for it to tick up for the bonus XP. So you need to get there early. I was like, oh. No one ever told me that. Never saw that before. And I watch a lot of videos and read Reddits and stuff and Discords. This information just never got to me. So, while we wait 2 more minutes here, I've thought about doing a video about my experiences with Diablo 4. I spent a lot of hours in. I generally have the desire to improve my characters, but it just takes me so fucking long. And it's just, it's fun, but it's annoying fun. Like whenever you stop to think like, oh, I'm going to have to run hundreds of nightmare dungeons to get from like 50 to 100. Well, yeah, that just doesn't sound fun. I keep forgetting to change my transmog since I swapped off staff. And I think you need to get like 8,000 armor to get to the end game, and I don't know how the fuck I'm going to get to 8,000 armor. I mean, I can get slightly upgrades here. They're like 750, 779. But Already got plus armor there. I've got plus armor here. I've got plus armor here. I want to say I used to have a fourth one. It was the amulet. Anyway, basically what I'm saying is, I don't know how I can improve my armor any higher. I mean, I'm going to get the, you know, around like 85, 90-ish. I'm going to get this one that's going to give a couple hundred more armor. But that's not very much. And I'll get strength naturally, but we're talking maybe like 100, 200 points. How am I going to get from 57 to 8,000? Yeah. I know people put disobedience on their amulet, but I can't do that because then I lose my big chunk of crit. My barber's still going to fuck people up. Fortunately, it'll be over with so quick it doesn't matter. Yeah, this is high damage. Got a lot of rogues here. Look at me, just look how many fucking rogues there are.
I'm not ready yet. I need time to prepare that. Thanks.
Thank you.
Impressive.
Man, can Tree Whispers drop uniques? I feel like when the season or Eternal came out when I first started doing them, I feel like they did, but
A fine deal. Another time then.
There's that.
I don't know why they're getting rid of resource burn because I had multiple characters. Like, I think my Druid didn't really use resource because it was a companion build of Cyclone Armor and Hurricane, which is all cooldowns. Can't remember, my Necro was mostly all cooldowns and minions. And then my Rogue was all cooldowns, so I was like, why get rid of resource burn when there's builds who don't use it? I mean, it's not going to matter much in this season because Devious can still spawn with resource burn, so. Anyway, I don't like backstabbers. Also don't care much for the extra life, so we'll get rid of that one too. I don't think that one's going to affect this, and lifesteal, I think we're okay with that one. Oh, Drifting Shade. Yeah, I'd rather just get rid of Drifting Shade. Even though I know Sarah's Slayer is pretty good. I've actually, well, I was almost down a sigil. Well, I was down a sigil duster for a while. Because I had, I can't remember what it was from, crafting something. But I'm back up and I can craft stuff again. Not enough to go gamble rings again. I'm gonna do a couple more and then I'm probably gonna head out. Just wanna make sure there's no world bosses popping up. Yeah, so I talk about this for a minute, right? I haven't hit this next one yet, have I? No, I need a level. Oh, you get 2 on that one? I didn't realize you got 2 on that one. Are all these higher ones from 78? No, so this 78 is the only one that gives you 2 and then 89. Oh, then you get 5 at the end. Like at that point, you don't even need it. Anyway, so I have done all this stuff because I was trying to get it done for Baldur's Gate 3 came out. And I have, well, I had 8 a couple days ago, but I was able to get the tier 43 done. I hit 75 yesterday, and I got the Paragon note, glyph to rank 20 today, or yesterday. So this one's done. So I've got 2 here and 3 here to do is 5, but I only technically need 1 more because I need 6 of 8 to get the rewards. This is if I want a full completion, right? Well, this one's bugged. So the 5 I got left, this one's bugged. This would only take like 5 minutes to get done for me to go get 75 things and run over to a chest for it. Maybe 10 minutes tops. Like I could log in the game if I knew a Helltide was up and be done in 10 minutes for sure. But I can't do it regardless. So that only leaves 4. I've never done PvP, and unless I get the other ones, I'm not going to worry about that one. Says really just leaves 3, because who knows when they're going to fix this, because I didn't see it in the, it might be in the patch notes, but. Might get it anyway just for doing a mysterious chest, so. Basically, I've got 3, and I need to get one of these. So, Echo of Lilith. Never beat on Eternal. Well, the highest level I got on Eternal was 83 on the Rogue. I have gone in there on the Rogue when I was like 72 or something shit, and yeah, everything one-shots you, so. Reach level 100, which is doable, but if I'm going to be playing Baldur's Gate 3 for like next month, then that's probably not going to happen. And killing world bosses. Now, I tried killing a world boss last night, one that I already had completed, and this number did not go up. So I'm thinking you can't be on timer for it. You have to have the weekly bonus available. And since you can only do, like, is the max you can do the 3 bosses, or the max you can do the 5 locations? Because if it's the 3 bosses, and I'm like, I ain't gonna log back in for 4 fucking weeks trying to time all 3 bosses out. Even if it's 5, that's still pretty shitty. I'd have to keep up with a browser fucking thing. Of course, getting to level 100 is gonna take a long time too for me, so. It's either world bosses or 100. No shit, don't really matter. And even then, you're only getting the Wrathful Heart titles. So I've been, so yeah, when I was doing 35s, I jumped up to 40s to get the achievement done, and then I had some 50s. I did that. It was really slow, and I died a couple times on them. But I could get them done, and then I was like, well, I don't need to be doing these 50s and spending so fucking long in there. Even now, doing the mid 40s, it's still taking me a while. So just because I can do things 20 levels over me right now doesn't mean I should be doing it. Because I'm still trying to get the end reward. So what I might do is just craft some more 40 to 45s. Because why keep going in these like 45s and higher? I mean, I could probably do 35 to 40s because that's still a chance for an uber unique, which is pretty much impossible. But anyway, I do keep it in the back of my mind it is possible. And yeah, I could probably just get, well, the 35 to 40s I think would probably be a good spot to do. I could probably do them like 30-40% faster. And they don't take as much sigil stuff. Alright. And maybe these guys will drop a wand. I'm not 100% sure I'd use the Oculus on this. Like, what area am I in? Immortal Emanation. Okay, so I need to remember this one has vampires and ghosts, because this would be a good place to farm for the Oculus. In theory. Damn it, I did not want to do that. Okay, I don't have to fight these guys.
I need time to prepare that.
Really thought I froze them. I have to try to remember to keep my hit a barrier ability, because there's a natural tendency to cast a spell and then get your mana back. But damn it, they moved again. I don't even pick these things up anymore, because like I mean, you'll get them from farming Varshan out anyway.
I need time to prepare that.
Oh, something hurt me. Oh, damage resistance. That's what's going on. Yeah, if you haven't noticed, sorry, it's probably a little too loud there. I barely ever open up chests anymore, regular chests. It just seems like they almost never give anything useful.
I'm not ready yet.
One thing about Frozen Orb is I have a tendency to pull other groups of mobs, which is good if you're like getting on XP, but... Alright, so supposedly this is supposed to give more wands. 1, 2, 3, 4 wands. Yeah, it seems it works. Oh shit, I've got another blood boil to get.
I need time to prepare that.
I haven't got anything good from a treasure goblin in a while either. Alright, I think he died.
I'm not ready.
Yeah, I got in there a little too soon.
I need time to prepare that.
Oh, sure, I got... I was gonna say, I think I got rid of my last life regeneration item. That's on my other ring I just got rid of.
I need time to prepare that.
Still can't believe these rooms give you nothing. They give you a little bit of XP now, but...
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
Oh. That's what was going on. I was like, what the fuck's going on? 70 seconds. No, I think it goes down lower than that. Yeah, when shit's grouped up, those explosions are great. Alright, so it's going to be a run. Oh, damn, I think I had a final range on that. Yeah, I most definitely noticed the bosses take much longer to kill on like 45 as opposed to 35. Well, we're gonna, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna stay up to finish the Viber. I just wanted to stream before I finished Diablo because after this, like I said, if I can get an Oculus, I'd like to make a video, but it's not gonna be like a top end video anyway.
Bless and thank you. Very good. Thank you.
Alright, so we got at least 7 wands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So about half. No, 15, 20. Like a third of our loot. I don't know if that was only 3 frozen orb. I got one yesterday. It had 4 different core skills on it. I was like, who the fuck would use that? Alright, let's see. Critical strike chance against injured enemies. That's not important. 3 ranks frozen orbs, good. Plus armor's good. Critical strike chance 3.5. That's just way too low. It's even upgraded. That's only going to be like 6 maybe.
A fine deal.
Yeah, we don't need a lucky hit, and we don't need a critical strike against injured either, so...
There's that.
Now, I actually had a higher end focus, but this one had better stats. Like mana cost reduction's nice. Critical strike chance I don't need. Like I said, I'm at 34.4 now with that ring upgrade. plus the 60, so that puts me at 94.4, and as I build up more dexterity, I'll get a little bit more. And I'm trying to get a glove update, because this is sacred, so I should be able to get like 11 or 12 here, so the plan is to get up to 100 total later. I know some people use Isu's Heirloom, that way they can get another aspect, but then you're just trading Elementalist off to Amulet, so you can put something else in Amulet, like Disobedience for defense, but I'm not saying it's wrong, I'm saying it's not for me. Resistance, no one cares. Death Pulse, I can live with that. Alright, yeah, the attack power keeps going up. Has to be from the Paragon, right? Damn, we just did a Legion event. That was quick. I don't feel like doing that, and I am not doing Hell Tides. I think I'm just gonna do a couple tree things and go to bed. Normally, at this point, I don't bother with tree. Somewhere around like level 65-ish. It's good for some occasional XP when you're trying to get into the next world tier. Which for me is normally in the 60-65 range, so I'll sometimes come back to world tier 3 and so what I was doing between like 54 and 65-ish was just doing all this quest, and I ended up doing well, I got this one done first, and then this Goslin, and then here, and then these two. But what I would do is just look, see which one of these I didn't have, and go around and get them, and see which one had the lowest timer. Because they you get a new one every one of the 5 areas is going to reset every 15 minutes. So I ended up getting like 80% of my dungeon renown left that I had left to do, just from doing double ups with the tree. So that was pretty easy. Alright, we're just go do those 2 things. We can finish that in 2 minutes.
Any time to
Go ahead and grab those in case I decide to do them. Only got 10 minutes, but it doesn't take very long. It depends where turn it is. Yep, already capped him out. Oh, it's right here. I'll go do that then. Yeah, sometimes you can just go do tree stuff like super easy. We just had 10 minutes. Yeah, we did 2 minutes to get 4 things. I mean, yeah, we only had 2 to go, but we got 4. It's also why I do Legion events. When I first hit World Tier 3, that nightmare stuff is World Tier 4 is because you can kind of hike a little bit off of it.
I can break that down.
I do not have a maxed out one of those. May not have any over here because I have them on the build part. Oh, I think it was 38. Perfects, perfects, and this is perfect one too. I just keep this wand here because it's not really a, I mean it's listed as maximum damage, but it's not really because it's a flat number. And this is kind of like, yeah, it's perfect, but there's only one option, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Yeah, so I've got Biting Cold here, and I've got Edge Masters and Control, and I only got room for 2 of those already. And then Storm Swell, what do I have for that? I don't have room for that either.
There's that.
Yeah, I'm going to take this because I'm heavily critically strike base. So, get rid of that one. Alright. I'm going to just clean up this last bit of inventory here and I'm going to head out. I got some other things to do before I go to bed. I was hoping to hit level 80. I was hoping to make some videos, but I mean, really, technically, I've never made content. So trying to make like a video, like I was like, I don't know if I want to talk good or bad about Diablo. Seriously, there's good things and bad things. Still can't craft anything. And yeah, let's craft a couple extra sigils while we're here.
I can take common, turn it special.
Yeah, do 41 to 50. Well, said I might just do some 36 to 40s just for more speed. And yeah, I know I didn't use XP pots too much. I need to go make some, but I've been saving these bigger ones for when I get the harder content. Reduce resource cost, maximum resource. Well, I should have used that more if Omni Power, but like I don't use overpower, so maybe I should use that one. Just get rid of them. Yeah, Lucky doesn't. Yeah, and I was using this too to get me over, but now I've got that ring upgrade. I don't really need it. Yeah, I think I use these up because I don't know what build would use overpower, but I'm not playing one of every class. So might as well just use them all up. All right, so we're gonna make some 36 to 40s here. I don't know why, but Stormbane's Wrath and the Monster Cold resistance seem to be matched up a lot. Resource burn, say goodbye to that one. They regen life. That one's not too bad. I can live with those. Let's see, 36 and a 38. So yeah, as you saw, it's not that I can't do a 50. It's that I've been doing them 4 levels. It's just that they just take longer, so.
Fairly well.
And this one, we need a couple more of the 40s. Like 3 or 4 more 40s, we'll get that one done. And then, I've already got extra wisdom sitting here for that. Yeah, so the fact that my top 6 ones here, like this one's plus to rare nodes, this one's Paragon, this one's plus to rare nodes. So trying to figure out like which trees I'm actually like. I knew I was taking these 2 trees and Burning Instinct. After these 3, I don't know which tree I'm taking. And I thought about like branching this off down to here. I thought about taking willpower in this one, swapping these 2 around because they're both willpower. I don't think I have like a perfect situation. Basically, I hated spending so many points in this tree and not having like another way out. Because I like to do is take one tree here with the start location that can branch off in 2 ways. Like this one, if I branch off in 2 ways, that means my 5th and 6th board don't have to connect anything. They just connect to this one. Because once I come up to here, I think I was doing dexterity on this one. Yeah, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then by the time I come up through here, it's quicker to get around this way. It's only 4 more points as opposed to coming up through this way. Like, yeah, it's 4 points here too. But if I come up this way, then it's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to get out. I don't have any other ones that I can get out within 6 points. So it's overall, it's just cheaper total. Oh, you know, also my regeneration goes up from my willpower. Not much, but anyway, I will be back whenever Baldur's Gate 3 is. I haven't even uninstalled the other one from my system, so I had thought about making a video about my review of early access, and I might still do that. And that's why another reason why I've got to take a nap here soon, so I can get up and take care of the stuff in preparation of Baldur's Gate 3. Anyway, thanks for staying up, stopping by. I like I said, if I can get an Oculus, maybe after the patch, when the Frozen Orbit gets upgraded, maybe I'll make a Frozen Orb video or a Ball Lightning video. I guess my idea is, I don't think Fireball is going to be as good as people were thinking. I do have the Illuminator. I do have the Endless Rage. I just... I mean, I could swap the Fireball right now. It really wouldn't be that big of a deal, but yeah, that Frozen Orbit spinning around doing extra damage is... There's nothing like that for Fireball, so... Anyway, have a nice day.